Hello everyone. As many of you may not know, sunscreen, commonly found in many beach stores, can be very detrimental to the health of coral reefs. As someone who is a certified scuba diver, I care very deeply about marine ecosystems and marine wildlife. Reef-safe sunscreen is something that I personally use because I believe it will better preserve the life of our coral reefs. Reef-safe sunscreen is a better alternative because it protects marine ecosystems while also protecting people from harmful UV rays. So why is regular sunscreen detrimental to coral reefs? Sunscreen contains two chemicals known as oxybenzone and oxybenzate. These chemicals can cause coral bleaching, damage coral DNA, and interfere with coral larvae development. So it also poses a threat for people, not just coral reefs. A study done by DiNardo in 2010 says that these chemicals found in sunscreen have also been linked with many health concerns, such as endocrine disruption, Heidelberg disease, and several other skin allergies. Now that I have discussed why regular sunscreen is a problem to not only humans but also to coral reefs, let me move on to my next point, which is what we can do to fix these problems. A company known as Stream to Sea developed many safer alternatives. I happen to be a big fan of Stream to Sea, as that's the sunscreen that I use when I go scuba diving, or just in general, because I know that it's trusted to be safe and protect the reefs. Stream to Sea uses something known as non-nano zinc oxide instead of these harmful chemicals, which has been tested and proven to protect marine wildlife both in freshwater and in saltwater. And it's also biodegradable, which is also good for our environment for other reasons. They use this to make glittery sunscreen that you can use on your face, and it gives you a nice shine. That's what I use some days. So this article that was published in 2022 by Stream to Sea, it says that by using their sunscreen, it will resolve the issue of being toxic to the ocean while also protecting our skin from harmful UV rays. And these products meet the safety standards to preserve larvae and aquatic life. Now that I have discussed the solution that helps both people and the planet, let me move on to the future, what will look like if we do not make these changes. If we do not switch to reef-safe sunscreen, these harmful chemicals will continue to cause harm to our coral reefs. And I know some of you, we live in Tennessee and Virginia. We don't live close to a beach, but I'm sure all of you enjoy going to the beach or want to go to the beach, even if you've never been. And for me, I like I said, diving at the beach, and would be very saddened if I can no longer do that because the reefs have been destroyed. And even if you aren't diving in the reefs, it can still negatively impact the ocean if you're using it on land versus all the way out at the coral reefs, because it gets into the water and then the water goes back out to the coral reefs where it will negatively impact them. And according to the National Oceanic Atmospheric Administration, these chemicals will contribute to coral bleaching and can damage coral DNA and will ultimately lead to the complete destruction of coral reefs. There's a foundation that's based in Florida that's known as the Coral Restoration Foundation, and their mission is to go plant new coral and preserve what is left of what we already have. So throughout the Keys and other places, they have what they call coral nurseries, where volunteers, I haven't had the opportunity to do it yet just because I have never down there when they're doing it, and but I really want to do it and am going to do it next time I'm down there, where they go down and they take care of the coral and make sure that it's getting the nutrients it needs. But all of these efforts will be in vain if if the rest of the world is just using these harmful sunscreens that will ultimately destroy the new coral. It's not going to do them any good. In conclusion, reef-safe sunscreen is a better choice because it protects our coral reefs while keeping our skin safe from harmful UV rays. even if you don't care about the coral reef or the ocean, you should care about yourself. And by using Reef Safe sunscreen and not using the harmful chemicals found in them, you can protect yourself from things like endocrine disruption and other things which I previously mentioned. So next time you're buying sunscreen, maybe look to see that they don't have these harmful ingredients or say Reef Safe on the bottle. Stream to Sea is a very good brand for this, and I would highly recommend it. Thank you.